Hey Taurus, welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Taurus. Okay, we have Agape, the Temple, the Destroyer, the Vow, and the Self. I mean, the Temple is the idea of like, what is it that you worship? Whatever it is that you think that you worship, put it in your back pocket because it's not what you actually worship. And I feel like whatever it is that you've been really like putting all of your attention into is what you're really wanting to like break away from. Because I mean, the whole, like the concept behind the temple is that you're really and truly like you're dedicating your energy and your time to things that aren't what you actually want to dedicate your time and your energy to. It just happens to be what's taking up your time. So whether that's, like a project that you're working on, or, something that's going on with work, or something that's going on at home, or something going on with your friends, it's just this idea that like it's taking up all of your attention, and really and truly like it's time for you to like focus on yourself, what it is that you want, who it is that you want to be, because ultimately that's the promise that you made to yourself. Because we're born alone, we die alone, which is such a nihilistic way to look at it. And yet when we fulfill our full potential, that's when we've really like honored our experience, right? And I feel like there's no sense of like negativity towards other people or towards other projects or ideas or whatever. It's just that like if you can't be your best self, how will you ever give your best, right? If I can't be my best, how will I give my best? So I need to break away with the things that are preventing me from really embodying my best. Taurus. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. Ace of Swords. Well, there's that new truth that you came into, right? The Hermit. The Eight of Swords. The World, the Lovers, the King of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Well, I mean, Taurus, again, it's just this idea of having to pull away so that you can really figure out, like, what is it that's taking your attention? Because sometimes we just have to stop before we can really know, like, where all we've been going, right? Like, it's just kind of like you get in the groove of, like, okay, I'm doing this, and then I have to do this, and then I have to take care of that, and then I have to do this, and then I need to do that, and you know what I mean? And, like, we live in a society that, like, honors, like, an excessive amount of productivity, like I think about like kids and I always have my kids involved in like one activity, but like there were parents who, like, if your kids weren't playing a different sport every single night and they weren't involved in every single club, like you felt this pressure of like not being good enough, right? And that's kind of what I get that feeling of, is like just this like outside pressure of just like not doing enough, and yet feeling like you're doing so much that you can't really focus on what it is that you need to focus on, and having to really pull away so that you can see that for what it is and face your fears to release that so that you're able to go towards that higher calling, right? The Lovers is a choice card. For a lot of you all, it could be that, like if it's a relationship and it's the concept of like, I can't pour into another person's cup if I haven't poured into my own, like I need to be able to take care of myself before I'm able to take care of another person, and so it could just be that it's one of those things where you're like, okay, like I can't really offer this relationship a whole lot because I'm still trying to, like take care of myself. But once you really focus on breaking down all of the things that were preventing you from taking care of yourself, right? Because you're overextended and you're exhausted, and you're able to take care of yourself, then you're able to invest in whether it's a relationship or, like the project that you actually want to work on, or the job that you actually want to go for, however that plays out for you. But there is just this sense of like, okay, I really need to refocus here. All right, Taurus, what else can we get for y'all? High Priestess again. Okay. Well, I mean, I love that. The Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Same thing though, right? The Three of Swords is holding on to something even though it hurts, you know, and it's just kind of like this obligation or this duty or this like, this is who I have to be, and, you know, like holding on to that, but really needing to let go so that you can focus on yourself. And people might look at you like, well, why aren't you upholding your responsibilities? Why are you, you know, like allowing for your obligations to fall to the wayside? And I feel like you're just saying because I'm being called to really do something different. You know, like I'm meant for something more than just holding on to the pain. Like my obligation is not, I want to say, enabling others to do their will and their bidding while I miss out on mine. You know, and that can play out in so many different ways. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. We have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords again, and the Five of Wands. Yes, again, it's just this idea of like, now that I have a better understanding of why it is that I really need to just kind of part ways with this, because again, you know, the Five of Wands is like battles, you know, just like feeling like you're fighting for something. You know, like filling a trying to fill up a bucket that has a hole in the bottom of it, you know, to the point where you're just kind of like, okay, I need to go my own way. I need to separate from what was and go to what is, because now that I really see it for what it is, like I can't allow for this to be distracting to me any longer. And I love that, Taurus. Focus. All right. The Apocalypse and the Healer. Yeah, because I feel like whatever it is that was taking all of your attention, it threw you so far out of balance that it really just like everything else kind of fell to the wayside. And it's like really having to go in and pick up the pieces to restructure, to bring healing, you know, to something that got lost in the chaos of what was taking all of your attention, what was consuming all of your energy. And I love that for you, Taurus. I know it's probably not easy. I know it's probably not fun. The growth process, you know, rarely is ever terribly enjoyable. But it seems like beautiful things are on your horizon, that you're taking the steps necessary to really, you know, right any of the imbalances and injustices in your life. And I love that for you guys. I hope this resonates. If it does, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how it does. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye.